Dumbass of the Day now, brought to you by our friends at Peterson's U-Cart there in A-Town. Don't head into those big box stores. It can be overwhelming, not just for you, but for the employees as well. You don't want to waste your time and your money. When it comes to landscape supplies, you want to trust somebody. You can trust the folks at Peterson's U-Cart in the Atascadero. Gibson Road up there. They load, U-Cart, you save.
How pathetic can some people be?
You ever bought a plunger? That's an embarrassing purchase. At first you think it's no big deal. Stand in line, swinging it. And then you realize everybody knows. You got a situation at home. Nobody buys a plunger on a whim, okay? Nobody. Tropical fruit Skittles, maybe. Plunger? No, not happening. People in line judging you like, oh, he's husky. I bet he likes the fast food.
Dumbass of the Day. 93.3 KZOZ.
That happened to us when we were in the apartment doing the transition, living down in your hood. And it was funny because I had to go get the plunger at the Rite Aid down the street. And there was, that Rite Aid, a lot of people go in there, and it happened on a weekend night. And it's a very busy Rite Aid for beer on the weekends because Rite Aid's got good prices for beer.
Yeah.
And there's so many people that come in from out of town. And there was these 3 girls in their 20s. And I had to stand behind them in line with a plunger. And what I did is I took off the plunger part of it and I stuck it underneath my arm. And I was just holding it there with the stick because I didn't want it to be obvious. But then I was just standing there with the stick. That's why it looking more awkward because I'm trying to hide the fact that I'm buying a plunger because we clogged up the toilets. And here's these 3 girls in their 20s sitting there looking at me all judgmental like girls in their 20s are.
Gross.
Ew.
Oh.
Ew.
He pooped in the toilet and now he's going to plunge it. Oh, God. Kill me with it. What's his name?
I don't even want to drink my White Claw now. Ew.
Disgusting. We're going to the UK today where a guy, landlord, decided to rent out his bathroom space as an office.
Gross.
Long, narrow bathroom. It's open from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., and then that's it. You got to be out by 6 because that's when he comes home from work.
He knows
does
his schedule?
Business.
Oh, okay. So nobody's there during the day.
Yeah.
Does
So
he have any takers on this?
Not yet, but the bathroom where the sink is, he put one of those desk mats over it, the leather one. He's got the little green lamp, the brass with the green lamp on there.
The standard desk lamp.
Yeah, and then the toilet sits at the very end of the bathroom with a window above it. And it's very tight. I mean, if you're a big guy, this is probably not going to be your space because the chair touches the wall when you pull it out from the desk.
See, he's eliminating anybody that's going to do damage to the toilet while they're there.
He wants 54 euros a day. A week. He wants 54 euros a week.
Nothing.
To occupy this space. Well, it's the bathroom in his house.
I think this is actually kind of... This shows some ingenuity that he's even doing this. Because if he gets a taker,
the listing says this: small and compact space ideal for solo working, located on the first floor of a tenant building. The space has its own private entrance.
I mean, it would never work around here because there's enough space to go around.
Included is a
and I don't know how much of a good idea it's going to be moving forward.
Yeah.
Only because I think there's so much commercial property out there that I feel like they built a big place at the end of our street and it's called Connect. And at Connect, it's nothing but empty office places where you can go and rent them out for the day. There's another place downtown Paso Robles that's an old, I think it's a furniture store or something like that. And they just put desks in there and they're like, come rent our desks.
But it's a normal office space. This bathroom's only like 3.5, 4 feet wide.
That's why I'm saying here it would not work because there's too much space. But if you are in a metropolitan area where, commercial real estate is probably still at a premium, and I'm guessing since the bathroom, I saw the picture of it, is so small.
Narrow.
That,
small.
It's in a very densely populated area that, then maybe there'd be some takers on this. And why not make a little bit of extra money? You're not home. Well, what's the big deal?
It has high-speed internet, has 2 desks, a mini fridge, a toilet, a sink, underfloor heating,
Ooh,
lamps, and a kettle.
You said mini fridge is in the bathroom?
Yes.
That's nasty.
Yeah, well, it's an office.
That's the thing. I don't think I could ever take my lunch break at my desk.
So, okay, you're sitting there working, you got to go to the bathroom, you just sit down and you do your thing.
My wife got so mad at one of us. I now lump myself in with the kids. Because somebody it was my daughter. Somebody threw away a candy wrapper in the garbage can in the bathroom. She's like, no, take that out of there and go throw it away in the real trash can.
Why? It's all going to the same place.
My wife, it's exactly what I said. I was like, what's this a big deal? She's like, it's gross to have food wrappers in your trash can in the bathroom. I was like, okay. What's the lady's name? Fixer-upper?
Joanna Gaines.
Yeah, I said Miss Gaines.
Joe.
Thank you, Miss Gaines. We'll go ahead and make sure that we throw our food wrappers in other trash cans where people can't see them. Come on.
He goes on and is supposed to say it's a nice, quiet spot and was recently converted, available from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Somebody on Twitter said Zoom calls from the throne. Another one said, okay, where is the shower? What about wet paperwork? There is a proclaim there waiting to happen. Germans. English people.
You just call them Germans?
English people, whatever. I don't know what they are.
Europeans.
They're in England. Yeah, Europeans in England. And the English.
I believe the proper term is British, but that's cool.
British in Europe? British in England, I mean? No, they're English. Those are English. Brits are in Britain. Yeah.
Is that how it works? I don't know how the UK works.
Well, I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Congratulations. He hasn't had any takers on this. Just a lot
Great
of
Britain,
fun
right?
being made at his expense. He's in Glasgow, England. Those where the English people live. The Brits are from
okay. I was just assuming
Britain.
he was in London.
No. Congratulations. You are Jeff and Jeremy's
Dumbass of the Day.
Jeff and Jeremy here. We got Whitney in Downtown Slow, downtownslow.com, Farmers Market, concerts in the Plaza. It all starts tonight, getting ready for the weekend with Farmers Market, concerts in the Plaza. Tomorrow night, 5:30 is when the show starts. The Kicks are going to be on stage. The bar opens at 5, so you can always get there early. And you can always bring stuff from outside in, right, Whitney?
Food,
Yeah.
no alcohol.
Well, yes. Don't advertise your alcohol that you brought from somewhere else.
No.
No, don't
Just-
bring
just
your
leave
own
it at
alcohol.
home. Let's support the cause and purchase alcohol.
There's alcohol there.
Correct.
Beer and
and-
wine and cider, right?
Yep.
And for being at an event, it's reasonably priced.
Yeah.
That's
Free?
No. Well,
Oh,
no, it's
you mean
not
the booze?
free.
The booze.
Yes.
I thought you meant
Well,
the
the
event.
events are reasonably
I think-
priced too. I mean, you go and you have a good
Like
time.
$6 for a beer. I think that's a good deal.
No, that is a good deal for event pricing for beer. That's
Yeah.
excellent. That's perfectly
There you go.
normal.
So that's tomorrow night with the Kicks. And the Kicks are local San Luis Obispo group.
Reggae.
Reggae. Yeah, we've had them in here. It was a long time ago.
Yeah, they're everyone. I have not seen them live, but everyone, when I say their names, they get kind of excited about it, and I think they're just a big dance party.
We used to have this great tailgate that we put together before football games over by the soccer field at Cal Poly. You went to Cal Poly, right? No,
I
you
did
didn't.
not.
No, you did not. But you've been there. Anyways, it got to be such a huge tailgate. It was starting to take away from the Stampede Club, and they shut us down after 1 year.
Oh,
but the Kicks
That's why
played.
you can't have nice things.
The Kicks played. Slow Brew would bring out their mobile stage, and then it was such a great
Wow.
party. Yeah, and I get an email every time I bring it up, and they're like, the university really would like you to stop talking about that.
Yeah.
But, whatever. It is what it is. But anyways, that's how I remember the Kicks, and I remember they were great and a lot of fun. So that's happening tomorrow night, concerts in the Plaza. Tonight you have live music as well.
Heck yeah, we
at
do.
the market. Okay.
Solid lineup. We've got Triple Pants Band. They will be at Napomo. We've got Alex Clark Comedy performing at Choro. Chris Stacia Jazz Band at Morrow Street, and Amy C's Violin at Osos. It's her last time with us before she returns to Juilliard, where she is training in violin.
What
Whoa.
about Triple Pants Band?
I
I
know.
feel like I'm hearing about them a lot. Like, are these guys, were they a good get? Like, is it?
They're killing it.
they're
They're
killing
just
it.
so fun, and it's just a big old dance party. They're very talented musicians, all sorts of covers. They usually will like bust out Footloose at one point, and everyone just like is, like hands in the air. Like I'm giving them Footloose is probably not the song they want me to recommend to listen to.
Why
but
not?
I don't know.
Why not Footloose?
This is down on Napomo, so I'm guessing this
When I
is
was a kid, it was like one of my favorite songs. I'm
Everybody
not gonna lie.
Footloose?
It is
Footloose?
great, yeah.
You can't help but start
When you saw
dancing.
Kenny Loggins, did he play Footloose?
Yes, but I
he
had to
have
leave.
to?
I was leaving when he played it because he talked about his dog, his dead dog, for like 45 minutes, and I just said, I got to go.
That was his segue into Footloose?
Yes, I was really depressed.
Who's ready to have a good time?
It was like he's become this singer-songwriter type guy
Yeah.
now. But you're Kenny Loggins. You're not a singer-songwriter, right? You're a pop star.
You are.
So
Embrace it.
But whatever, he's old. It's fine. 89 vendors up to.
It's a lot of vendors. Yeah, we've got them all for you. Something for everyone tonight.
So does that count the farmers?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So
What is body butter?
Body butter, it's like lotion. Fancy word for lotion.
You know what baby batter is? Never mind.
No. I
Body
said
butter.
Body butter.
Body butter.
Wildflower Medicines offering up body butter.
That just sounds dirty. It
Okay.
sounds so hippie
Butter.
to
So
me.
why-
Body butter?
What? It's just lotion?
It's like a heavier like cream, so it's very like hydrating lotion.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think the cool thing about Wildflower, they're a new vendor with us. A lot of the lotions that you buy in like a commercial store will have just a bunch of ingredients you can't pronounce.
Yeah, and like suntan lotion's got
Yeah.
like a big recall.
Super weird. And
Yeah.
with your skin like absorbing 90% of what you're putting on it, like this stuff is like legit. So she's got body butters, salves, just all sorts of good stuff, lip balms,
But none of those corporate
none of
ingredients.
that corporate stuff.
It's stuff that you put on you, and then next thing you know, you're a candidate for some kind of trial somewhere.
I'm more
idea of that.
interested in buttermilk biscuits and dusty rolls.
Yeah.
Jeff can put all the body butter on himself. Tell me about Household Baking Company.
Oh man, the stuff they're going to bring tonight. I'm so excited. They've got French loaves. It's all homemade. Sesame breadsticks, buttermilk braids, which is challah style. It's like this sweet, small braided
Did you
loaf.
just say challah?
Challah.
Like challah.
If you've never had it, it's delightful. Buttermilk biscuits, scones, cornbread, and I left it off the list, but they have sourdough tortillas.
Oh.
Why is challah spelled CHALLA?
I don't know.
Hey, Jeff, have you ever had
Sure,
Dutch
it's not
Crunch?
challah style.
Have you ever had Dutch Crunch bread?
Yes, my favorite.
It is so good.
So good.
Yeah, I mean,
They probably have that too.
There's a few there's a few delis that serve it.
And while we're on the subject, and I don't
really
know
good.
if they probably don't do pies, but the apple pie.
Mm-hmm.
Why is the app like they make a crunch apple pie?
Yep.
I think it's a Dutch crunch apple pie.
Who
Like
does?
the crumble on top.
Every pie places,
Mm.
and then just a regular apple pie. Like, why would anybody ever eat the regular apple pie if you have the Dutch crunch apple pie as an option?
Some people
Because-
just can't break away from tradition.
But
Some
in a
people go on
weird-
vacation and read a book.
In a weird crossover, Chinello Mexican restaurant does have pies at Farmer's Market, and they have an apple pie. They're little mini pies. And they're really good.
Like a pie, like a mini.
It's like a little mini pie, and they've got the
Empanada
little
pie?
cross. No. It looks like a little traditional pie with like
I
the
gotta
cross
go.
of the dough on top of it and the
Sounds
pie
so great.
filling. It's
Does the food game, has it improved over the last,
The
year or
food?
two? Yes, the food game at the market, because it sounds way better.
we have done a lot of work. Yeah, we've really. I mean, over this last year, I wasn't doing a whole lot, but in the background, I was evaluating how we brought vendors in, and I've been really aggressive towards bringing in variety, and it's showing. We've got all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, I'm not knocking the ribs and the tri-tip game because that is, something
Standard,
everybody should
and
experience.
you should go to the market
But,
for that
when you
stuff.
go a couple times a month or, several times a year and you want to try some other stuff, you guys have really kicked it up.
Thank you.
Let's talk about some of the other stuff that you can eat there. I mean, I know the produce is very important, and we'll get to that because there are tomatoes are back in season, which I love to buy from the farmers.
What are vegetables?
And peppers and things like that. But like some of the off the wall stuff, like
Like masubi.
yes, that's the one I was thinking of.
Yeah, we've got rice hefe. They've got masubi, which is like spam and rice wrapped in seaweed, and they've also got rice bowls as an option. Shekamu grill, which
Hold
is
on a second. They're at the market.
yeah.
Have you ever had masubi when you go to Hawaii?
Yes,
It's a big Hawaiian
I love
dish.
it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Get it.
It's Hawaiian sushi.
And they're
Well,
operating out of
spam
the
sushi.
the kitchen over
Yeah,
off
the
of
commissary
Foot-
kitchen.
Yeah,
There's a bunch
off
of pop-ups
Foothill.
coming out of there. And a
Yeah.
lot of those pop-up vendors are at our market, which is pretty cool.
That's really good to know because it's hard to track this stuff down.
I know.
because they're
Every
pop-ups.
Thursday.
Yeah, okay.
You can find them.
That's your
So we've got
headquarters.
Shekamu Grill. They've got Peruvian barbecue going on. What other fun things are there? Oh, Quesadilla Gorilla is there now. They will be opening up in the creamery in
Is
a
La
couple
Esquina
months.
still doing their nachos?
They are not.
Oh, that's too bad.
But they are open at their restaurant now, so you could go there.
Yeah, I do go there. I love
Which
it.
is part of the reason we have Market, is to bring people downtown to explore and support the restaurant.
A little more information on Quesadilla Gorilla would be nice.
A little more
I-
info?
Yeah.
We're going to get more info on that. Plus, we're going to talk about what's in season
'Cause I
right
just
now
think of a big ass quesadilla.
with Whitney when we come back. And stick around.
Jeff and Jeremy in the morning.
All right, we got Whitney hanging out with us. Farmers Market is tonight. All right, so we've talked a lot about a lot of stuff, including the entertainment for farmers and all the great things you can buy there. And we didn't touch on 1% of it. I mean, there's so many great vendors, 89 different vendors tonight at the Farmers Market. But let's talk about what's in season right now. I saw that the tomatoes are in. And so I love a big, dark, like plum-looking heirloom tomato with
Yeah.
little green in it. Oh.
Pepper Creek Farm was probably your go-to for those.
And they'll be there tonight.
They will.
And then what else is going on?
We've got Pluots, which is a plum apricot hybrid.
That's
Those
a good
are super
one.
Good. Peppers are coming into season. I know you love the Anaheim, right?
Yeah.
Anaheim peppers.
And they're hard to find
They
in
are.
stores. They're
Yeah.
really hard to find in stores. Yeah, and it's simple preparation on the Anaheim pepper. You basically just kind of cut off a slice of it. I want to call it like a spear because that's kind of
Yeah.
what you do. You kind of slice down the length of the pepper, and then you put it a little garlic and some olive oil in a pan, and you just kind of saute it
Yeah.
on both sides until it gets a little bit of brown.
What's the
on
pepper
it.
called again?
it. Anaheim pepper.
Okay. It's
so,
the long green one.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's so yummy.
You get the seeds out or do you leave them in?
Well, when you slice down the side, the seed stays, intact with the core, and then you throw that.
Oh, okay.
That
So
part
That's a
out.
good system.
Yeah.
Do you devein it?
Well, kind of. mean,
I learned about
in the cutting
No.
process. In the
On
cutting
on
process,
pepper,
you do.
it's called deveining it when you take out the little. Okay, take a jalapeno. You split it down. You take the seeds
Yeah.
out, and then a green pepper has this, or a red pepper has it as well. It has that kind of that white little thing that comes
Oh,
up. That's
yeah.
the vein. That's deveining it.
So what
Learn
you
that
do?
on Pinterest.
What you
Whoa,
do?
Yeah.
Pinterest.
You hopefully you can avoid that process if you know your way around the Anaheim pepper enough, and it's a good Anaheim pepper. It'll be kind of triangular in shape, so you get 3 good chunks off of it, and you can kind of see where the veins are going to come together, and you just slice
Yeah.
to where.
What do you
you're
serve
just
that with?
along
Chicken?
The vein
Seems like it'd be good with
it's,
chicken.
like mostly Italian food, actually. That's what we eat it with. We eat it with a dish called juji, but it's off to the side. We just eat it on its own.
I don't know.
Juji, really?
You just eat it on its own.
You just trying to sound cool?
No, ajuji's simple.
What is
Simple.
it?
It's garlic, olive oil, and crushed red peppers. And
That's the meal?
and,
There's no meat?
Vermicelli. No, there's no meat
Okay.
in ajuji. You can have meat on the side, like
Sure.
a pork chop or some chicken or something
Okay.
like that. I like it with fried chicken, but I don't do fried chicken. I have to go buy my fried chicken somewhere else. But I can't believe I'm talking this much about.
How come we don't have a
Anaheim
vendor that
peppers.
does fried chicken at the market?
We
That's,
do.
we do?
Yeah.
Who's doing that?
Bap Joe. They will be there next week, I believe. They're doing fried chicken sandwiches. They're another pop-up out of the commissary.
Oh, wow.
Bap Joe?
Yep.
Okay, tell me about the gorilla.
Quesadilla gorilla?
Yeah, quesadilla gorilla.
Or I don't know, is it Quesadilla Gorilla? Is it Quesadilla Gorilla? Like, are they rhyming the name? I
Oh,
never know.
gotcha.
They're going to be opening in the creamery. They kill it. I think they sell out every Thursday.
Where
They've
at? The
got-
creamery?
They are going to be where Cider Bar was.
Oh, that's leaving, huh?
Yes, so
Okay.
they're going to keep the it's gone. They're renovating it right now. They're going to keep that whole alcohol side. So they'll have the bar area, and then that second building that Cider Bar had will be like
Where they had the
food.
dining area.
Yeah, so
Okay.
it'll be.
And they're doing quesadillas?
They're doing quesadillas.
Is everything quesadillas?
Yeah,
Oh,
and they
wow.
kill it.
I love that concept for a restaurant
They
because I try to do
kill
it
it.
at home all the time. I'm like, oh, ham and cheese quesadilla. Let's go
You
ahead
can
and
do
do
it,
it.
You can do anything in a
I don't know.
quesadilla.
Let's put some cottage cheese in a quesadilla. See how that works out.
Ooh, I don't know about that.
Cottage cheese.
I try it all. I do. I've made macaroni and cheese quesadillas. What's one I made the other night? Oh, barbecue chicken quesadilla.
Nice, nice.
But
Yeah, I can see all that.
shredded. It's excellent.
It's a good food for the
it's a-
market. You can walk with a
Yes,
quesadilla
it's
pretty
a
easily.
vehicle. It's a
you
vehicle
said
that
they-
is
yeah.
underrated
They
because
do
you
a
can take it on the go.
Sourdough quesadilla?
No,
Oh, that was
Household
somebody else.
Baking is going to have sourdough tortillas.
Oh,
That you
tortillas.
can, so you can go get your quesadilla from Quesadilla Gorilla. whichever you prefer the name to be, and get inspiration from them. And then you can go home and make your own with these handmade
What's the
tortillas.
expected open date if you can't make it to the market for Quesadilla Gorilla?
I know they're scrambling right now to get it done. I don't know if they have a set open date yet.
Okay.
I'll try to find out for
That's
you.
a great kid option.
Yeah.
Like those early release days, they're like, what are we going to eat for lunch? What are we
Next
going
door,
to eat
you
for
got
lunch?
Night Creamery.
Yeah, let's go to the creamery.
Are we all wearing black today?
Yes.
By the way, it's great to have you in studio.
Haven't seen you.
I know I was
seen
on
Jeff,
vacation, but and then we were doing it all over, some internet thing before that, like Zoom
Remember those
type
days?
deals. And yeah, it's good to have you back. I mean,
Nice
I can
to
only
see
see
ya.
half of your face
Eh.
because of the monitors.
We're
but-
all wearing black today
You better
because the groupie passed away the other day.
Oh,
Remember? The groupie.
The groupie.
yeah.
I forget her name. Sweet Connie.
She slept with all the rock stars. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Whoa.
All of them.
Yeah,
Every single one of them.
Her claim to fame was she slept with all
And
these
some
rock
pilots
stars. Yeah.
that happened to just be connected to the rock stars.
And
And she wrote all
the group
her-
American Band wrote a song about her.
No, the group Grand Funk Railroad wrote "We're an American band
about her.
About her.
She the inspiration
She
for
was
like
in it.
Penny Lane.
No,
But similar story.
She
She did not sleep with any of the
somewhere
Beatles,
else.
but everybody else but the Beatles.
yeah.
Oh, well.
The Beatles
I mean,
will
like
sure roll to her.
everybody.
Tried.
Eddie Money.
Yeah.
What the
So-
heck? Does she have like a book out?
Yeah, she had a book.
Alice Cooper, Gene Simmons,
Came
Paul
out
Stanley.
in 95.
Yeah, you had a list going the other day.
Wow.
Let's see.
Really disturbing.
Let's see. You want the short list of it? Here, I have it. I have it somewhere. Here,
I mean, I can't believe she lived as long as she did.
Here we go. All right.
To be honest with you.
Here we go. So, obviously, she became a groupie with Steppenwolf. That's
Okay.
first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Age of 15.
Oh, wow.
Different time.
Where were her parents?
Passed around.
Dropped her off at the fairground that day.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding.
Jeez,
Get out of our hair.
Okay.
Then that's when she realized she liked the rock and roll lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
Then, let's see, Grand Funk Railroad.
Have these bands like said like, yes, this is true?
Yeah, well, Grand Funk Railroad can't deny it because
They wrote the song.
They wrote the song.
True.
Then she said these are the ones that she says she had relations with. Gene Simmons and Paul Stanley.
Oh gosh.
Keith Moon of The Who. John Bonham. Huey Lewis.
She wanted a new
Lewis.
drug. dude.
That's like that's not just rock. That's pop, right?
All right.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's rock, it's pop, it's
Frank Zappa, Geddy Lee, Peter Frampton, Eddie Money, Alice Cooper, Neil Diamond, all three members of ZZ Top. I don't know if it's the same time or
grief.
different things. Rick Nielsen of Cheap Trick, and let's see what else.
What about Rod Stewart?
Oh, Alex Van Halen and Don Henley.
Oh, Don Henley's who it was.
Don Henley and the pilot of Don Henley's plane.
Well, I mean, yeah, she had to get to the next location.
This reminds
so-
me of a girl Jeff dated in college. Her name was Brianna. There was 12 guys in Brianna that went on a road trip from Washington State to San Diego back to the Rose Bowl in a 30-foot RV. 12 guys, one girl, and she got passed around
Oh.
like
No.
no. Well, not quite
Hear
like
me.
Cassie. What's her name? Katie?
Connie.
Connie. Sorry. Sorry.
Throwing
Disrespect.
people under the bus.
Well, and
there.
I mean, you're like, you're really
She got passed around like Connie.
insensitive to Connie. That's how she chose to live
Sounds
her
like
life. You can't
Connie
be
embraced this
critical.
lifestyle.
Yeah, you can't be critical. She wrote books about it. She did interviews
Yeah.
about it. I mean, she loved her life as probably the most famous groupie of all time.
By the way, check out those peppers
That's why
and
we're all-
tomatoes tonight at the farmer's market.
That's why we're all wearing black today.
Great to see you, Whitney.
You too.
Starts at 6. Get down there.